Hello, welcome in, guys. Here we are currently we'll be covering here. There's a tornado warning for Baltimore, Maryland. Here, haven't been on for a minute. I'm sorry about that, but we got busy here, so I am live here for this. But there is a tornado warning for Baltimore, Maryland. Here, we'll get this going here for a second. Let me set this up for you guys. But welcome, guys, here to the stream. You guys here to this stream here as we get going here for you guys here today as we go now live to this tornado warning here. There's currently 6 tornado warnings. We'll go through them as I see them. But first, we're going to go to Baltimore, Maryland first. This one is a tornado warning here for this one's actually north of Baltimore. Let's go to the one near Baltimore here. This one's a tornado warning here in Baltimore. It's radar. This is radar radar's going to be kind of something better. This radar might be better for Baltimore here. Let me see. We can come here and check it here to start out here. Base velocity here. This would be where the rotation would be. It's going into Baltimore here. So we want to definitely keep an eye on that here. So there's a tornado warning in Baltimore, Maryland for you guys here. Not this one thing. We want the other Baltimore, Maryland. Ones here. Let's go to this one here. There are indicated tornado potential here for Baltimore here, as the storm is moving going towards the center of Baltimore here. Let's go to the base velocity here. It's really hard to tell on this one. But here, as you see, this is the storm. It's going towards Baltimore here. There is a tornado warning here in Baltimore here. So make sure you guys are prepared. If you're in Baltimore, make sure you're seeking shelter. There is a tornado currently potentially in Baltimore here. Right now, it's radar indicated rotation. But don't ever just take that and say, yeah, let's go. No, there is a tornado warning for Baltimore. So you definitely want to keep that in mind here, as there is currently potential for a tornado here. So we got to definitely keep an eye on here if you're in Baltimore here. Let me see if I can get a radar scope on that one, because this one is not the best location here. Let's see. Is that it? So it looks like it. See if we can get a better view of this for you guys real quick. Here is a tornado warning here. Trying to find the right velocity radar for you. It's hard to see. Let's see if we can get one of these closer ones. This one's kind of a hard location. Let's see if we can get this one here. There's a tornado warning here in Baltimore here. Let's see if we can find. No, this is a hard one to see here. But yeah, there is a tornado warning currently in Baltimore here. Maryland here. It's radar indicated here. Let's go back to the radar real quick, because that one's kind of hard to see. But there is a tornado warning here in Baltimore here for you guys here, as it's currently producing a potential tornado. There's a radar indicated here. Was moving over Cantonville and Eckridge here, moving east at 20 miles an hour. So if you're in Baltimore, you gotta definitely seek shelter here, as this thing is going right at Baltimore here. Like, this is not even something you want to mess with. If you're in Baltimore, you want to be paying attention to the storm. It's going right at Baltimore here. So we definitely keep an eye on that here. There's some couple of tornado warnings here. Let's go to check them real quick, and we'll come right back in Delaware here for tornado. Here's we're going towards Quinton and some of these here. Right now, there's a tornado warning here. Let's see if we can check any for that here for you guys. And you see these are kind of in a weird location. But definitely keep an eye on this if you're moving this area of Middletown, stuff like that here. It's also here, we're going to go check some other. I'm going around real quick with this before we go right back. Go to Knox, Ohio real quick. There's a couple in Ohio right now. Tornado warning here for Mount Vernon here. See, be right here, a little bit of rotation here. So we want to keep an eye on these storms here if you're currently in there if you're in Ohio. So let's go back to Baltimore here. Definitely keep an eye if you're in Ohio. But let's go back to Baltimore because this is in such a large, like, relative location here. As you see, there is a tornado warning here moving towards Baltimore. If you're in Baltimore, you guys need to be in your safe shelter. Go to the interior closet here. I know you guys don't necessarily always do it here in Baltimore. It's not as common. But if you're in there, don't go to underpasses. If you're driving on the road, do not go to underpasses. Go in your interior closet, bathroom, something that's inside, away from windows. Always put on shoes. I always tell people, put on shoes because in this case, you never know if there's potential damage from a tornado. So you definitely want to put shoes on if you're going through this. There is a tornado warning here in Baltimore. You definitely want to keep an eye on this storm here. Baltimore, Maryland here for you guys. Tornado warning here in Baltimore. Here, I'm trying to see if I can find... Oh, there's observed tornado. Observed tornado here in Baltimore. Tornado warning for observed tornado here. Let's see if we can get this here. At 8:55 p.m. here, confirmed tornado was near Arbutus, near Baltimore, moving east at 25. Oh man, this thing was confirmed tornado here in Arbutus here, so that's not a very good thing. We did not want to see that, because it's moving towards Baltimore. Confirmed tornado here on the ground here from there. Tornado is on the ground near Baltimore here. That's something you did not want to see. Tornado on the ground here. It's moving towards Baltimore. Here, that's not a good thing. Tornado. Tornado on the ground near Baltimore here. That's not something you want to see. Here's a tornado on the ground near Baltimore here. Definitely did not want to see that here. There's a confirmed tornado here. Responded here. Tornado warning here. Was near Arbutus or near Baltimore, moving east. So if you're in Baltimore, there has been a tornado confirmed on the ground here near Arbutus here. Tornado has been confirmed. So there's an observed tornado here. Seek shelter if you're in Baltimore. Like, this thing has had a reported tornado. If you're in Baltimore, you better be seeking shelter. Like, absolutely 100% should be, because this thing has a confirmed tornado on it here in Baltimore. So you definitely need to be seeking shelter for Baltimore, as the confirmed tornado has been... Let's see who it was from. Or weather spotter confirmed. So weather spotter confirmed tornado near Arbutus moving west here. So it's going to be over Baltimore right now. This thing, when it was confirmed, should be over Baltimore right now. So make sure you guys are in Baltimore. You guys need to be taking shelter, because there is a tornado warning, a confirmed tornado here at 7:55 here in Arbutus, moving towards Baltimore. Like, this thing is heading right at Baltimore right now. So definitely want to keep an eye on it if you're, especially the southern end of Baltimore. Like, if you're in the southern end of Baltimore, you need to be definitely taking a shelter here. But saying you can't be up in, like, anywhere in Baltimore, but especially like Dundalk and Baltimore, southern Baltimore, you guys need to be in your safe room, like, immediately. There's a tornado on the ground reported by weather spotter here just moments ago. This is a serious situation here. Serious situation here. See if there's CC. Might be here, potentially. Could be right there. Could be signature. There, right here would be where the tornado would be. There's a tornado on the ground in Baltimore. Like, you guys need to be taking this seriously. Tornado on the ground in Baltimore. Like, this is just not what you want to be seeing right now. Tornado warning in Baltimore from observed tornado. Here. Observed tornado. That's just not what you want to be seeing. Tornado warning for observed tornado. Please don't hurt Baltimore. Come on. Come on. Please be okay. Please do not be... Like, this is serious here. Baltimore. It's like in a worse spot for radar too. You can get a short range on it. I think it's going to be red in here. It's hard to tell. The radars are not very good on finding radars. But there's a tornado warning in Baltimore here. If you're in Baltimore, you need to be in there. There's been a confirmed tornado from a weather spotter here just 5 minutes ago. So you need to be in your safe shelter in Baltimore right now. Tornado warning here in Baltimore. And more. So make sure you guys are taking shelter here in Baltimore. Tornado warning here in Baltimore. Make sure you guys are taking shelter right now. There is a tornado warning here. It's hard to really get a good grip on the radars too because the radars aren't that great around here. Trying to find a good radar, just to get any rotation, see any rotation on it. And this thing is just not been very good. So, but there is potential for there is a tornado confirmed on the ground here by a weather spotter. So that would say the best thing for that would just be listen to that. In Baltimore, you need to be in your safe spot. Probably going to be somewhere around here, I would assume. If you're in Baltimore, there could be a tornado on the ground in Baltimore here. It's just so crazy here. Tornado warning potentially down in Baltimore at the moment here, so you need to be like in your safe room right now. It's like if there's anything, it could be a tornado right now in Baltimore on the ground potentially. So you need to be in your safe room right now. Yeah, that's not what you want to be seeing in this storm. Baltimore observed tornado here in Baltimore. Observed tornado. That's not what you want to be seeing. Let's see from the CC scan on this. It looks like it's gonna be red in here. So Baltimore, Maryland needs to be paying attention. If you're right in here, there could be potential debris going right now. If you're in Baltimore, make sure you guys are keeping track of this. Tornado on the ground in Baltimore. There's a tornado reported on the ground in Baltimore. This thing could be in Baltimore, right? That's not what you want to be seeing. Tornado on the ground in Baltimore. A potential tornado on the ground in Baltimore right now. This is just not what you want to be seeing. But man, this is just not good. Right here, Baltimore, Maryland could be having a tornado on the ground. Ugh. We're potentially on the ground in Maryland. It's here right now. You guys need to be seeking shelter. You're in Baltimore right now. This is just potentially horrific. There was a tornado reported on the ground in Baltimore, so potentially horrific. Horrific with this thing. Tornado warning was reported on the ground in Baltimore, so you guys need to be definitely keeping track of this. Tornado warning was on the ground. It looks like it's moving through Baltimore. See if there's anything potentially for that. There's a tornado warning in Baltimore here, so what is a reported tornado on the ground? Let's see if we can get a CC scan for you guys. Here, this is just not a good thing. It's going to be probably somewhere in here. This is just not what you want to be seeing. Tornado warning in Baltimore. Oh, this is not what you want to be seeing right now. Tornado warning on the ground in Baltimore. Just horrific right now. This could be absolutely devastating right now. As a tornado warning in Baltimore. I don't know if we have any damage or anything, but it was a confirmed tornado right outside of Baltimore here for 11:55 from the National Weather Service. So it's now radar indicated again. So tornado warning has been to the. It looks like it's radar indicated again. So just a regular tornado warning again, but there's a tornado warning in Baltimore. So there is a tornado to be potentially that Baltimore here. This is an unexpected event today. So the app is for this is for you guys opposite it's Radar Omega here by the way. So Radar Omega is a great app if you're trying to look for it is a little bit of money. It's like you can get this basically you can get for like $5, but it is a little bit of money. But it is a rate this is Radar Omega by the way. So if you're looking for potential Radar Omega is that you want to be used is the radar I use. Here. Make sure right now while there's not a tornado on the ground. See if there's any there's a or is this another one or is another observed tornado? Another observed tornado was reported here. Let's see if I can get anything on it. There was a observed tornado on this one, so let's see if we get anything on this one. There's a confirmed tornado, so probably going to be, I would assume, right in here somewhere. Let's see. Confirmed tornado was. There's a confirmed tornado, and there's another tornado on the ground here. Reported here. Let me see if I can. There's another. Sorry, being a little slow, but there's another tornado that was on the ground reported here. Sorry, let me get this fixed for you guys real quick. There we go. There's another tornado on the ground reported here. This one's just to the northeast of Baltimore here. There was a tornado warning on it. It was an observed tornado from this one. Coming from this. Let's go back up here. You see it's moving slowly towards Delaware and New York and stuff. So keep an eye on this here if you're watching the storm. But there has been a confirmed tornado here. There was a radar confirmed tornado at 9:05. It was near Bowley Quarters here. So it's a radar confirmed tornado here. So I don't know if this is radar confirmed tornado. So we'll see if it actually is or if it versus radar confirmed. But there was a radar confirmed tornado observed here. So it's gonna be somewhere right in here. Yeah, maybe this right here is what they're probably saying. But there is a radar tornado again on the ground reported here. So we gotta keep an eye on this one here. If you're gonna keep this eye on this, it'll be red in here. See if there's any CC drops on it. Quick for you guys. Not really. Let's see. There's a tornado warning here for a radar observed tornado here on the storm here. It's to the northeast of Baltimore here, moving up to the northeast. So right now it's going to be outside of Baltimore, okay, but right now Aberdeen, potentially northeast, Ogden, maybe New York needs to start looking. We'll see if it actually gets to this point because it is getting later in the day. But there is a confirmed tornado from this storm. So definitely keep an eye on it. Right. If you guys have not yet, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe, share. We are trying to get this up here. Our next goal is 400 subscribers. We are 38 away from 400 subscribers here. So make sure you guys are liking and subscribing this here. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers here. The goal is to get to 500 by the end of the year. There's also flash flood warning coming from this storm here. It's considerable damage right here, raining 2 to 4 inches an hour here. So there is also flash flood warning coming from this storm here, the confirmed tornado, observed tornado. But yeah, we're definitely keeping an eye on these storms here. If you've not yet, drop a like and subscribe. Thank you, Squidder. This is radar make weapons. There is some rotation right in here. So keep an eye on these. For this, there is a potentially right here. And here's some circulation. So see the greens and the reds meeting. That's the wind on the radar here meeting. So that's potential for circulation. Too much on CC right now, but definitely gonna keep an eye on that one for debris. Be right in here. Right here's where we are watching it though. Right here would be where the rotation is going to be. Where's not? There we go. Right here would be where it would be. So keep an eye on there. There's some strong rotation on this one. Definitely keep an eye on the storm here. There is a tornado one. There's another storm right, so definitely. We're watching this real quick here and see if it develops or anything. Watching this one here. Confirmed tornado. Watch this radar. Keep an eye on this radar. For you guys here, this is where the rotation would be. We're watching this right now here. Your Aberdeen Proving Grounds. This is where it's going to be. It would be if there's going to be any rotation for this storm or tornado, it would be right in there with the greens and the red meeting. That's the as people want to know why the greens and the reds are important. Always remember that this is right here is wind direction. So there's a radar site going on. This means it's this is the winds moving away, and these are the winds moving towards it. So when you're seeing the reds and the greens like this meet, they're showing the rotation. There are rotations of the clouds and the winds and stuff like that. So when you're seeing that, that's the rotation. So definitely while you watch the greens and the reds, see is it running up a little bit? Let's see. Be right in here would be where it would be, but reds and the greens are indications of rotation here, and that is just winds. That's winds coming from it and the radar. So we're definitely watching that real closely here. Tornado warning here. There's a confirmed tornado from radar here. Ready to see if we get any updates on this here. Here, we're going to continue to watch it on the high resolution radar here, the velocity and stuff like that. So definitely want to keep an eye there as a tornado on the storm. Confirmed tornado. We can go back to this one real quick here towards Baltimore real quick. There would be a rotation would be near Roseville. Here we're going to keep an eye on this storm as it's moving up to the here. It's going to come over where this storm is. It's going to be very similar locations here to where they were. So we're going to keep an eye on this, definitely. So we definitely keep an eye on these storms here. They're back to back here. There's a confirmed radar tornado from this here. See, it would be somewhere around here, maybe running up. So we'll keep an eye on that one. But yeah, there is a confirmed tornado from radar, and a radar confirmed tornado here on the storm here. So we definitely keep an eye on it. B right here would be the circulation. If there's anything right here, be red here would be where we want to watch. So if your Aberdeen, Probing Green, Chelsea going towards this, you want to be going to your safe room, safe shelter. Now, people probably don't do it a lot very often here. So if it is, it's an interior closet, bathroom, laundry room, something like that. It has no windows. That's inside the interior walls. So you want to put as many walls between you and the outside as you can. No windows, stuff like that. Here, this is where you want to be. Safest room in your house. So yeah, you definitely want to be paying attention to these. I'm going to keep an eye on this here, and then we'll go back to this one right now, where this rotation is. Here, this is where this one would be. You want to be watching this right here on this rotation here. Rossville going here. This one has a little bit more population. You want to keep an eye on that one. Going towards Rossville, White Marsh. Keep an eye on this rotation. Here, let's see if we can go on the high velocity real quick. Yeah, it's definitely going to be right here, some rotation here near Rossville. This would be where you want to be watching for. Back to the radar confirmed tornado. Thing would be right in here for this. You see, anything pops up. This would be where it would be here if there was one. This one here for you guys. Trying to look at this. See, this is where it was a observed tornado here on the radar observed. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Here would be right in here. See, the reds and the greens are meeting. So that would be what we're looking at. So keep an eye on this here. If you're in this area, because there would be potential for it. Looks like it may be mostly in the middle of it, but nowhere. But definitely keep an eye here. So let's go back to this one here near Rossville real quick. There is currently confirmed. There is a radar confirmed on this one. This one I think is radar indicated rotation, but these things have been producing tonight, so more than it's been expected. It's going to be somewhere right in here would be the rotation, or the reds and the greens are meeting here. That would be where the rotation would be, potentially here, north of Middle River, just north of Middle River. here. So that's what we're watching here for these storms here. Make sure if you guys have not yet, drop a like, subscribe here as we are trying to keep these going for you guys here. For this, I've been a little bit familiar with these storms, so it's been kind of a busy week for me. So hopefully we'll be able to get this back here for you guys for these storms. Keep an eye on this storm here. Keep an eye here. Is it proving ground or whatever? Back to this rotation real quick. Be somewhere right in here. Rotation is going to be right here. There would be any for the storm here. This is just northeast of Baltimore for you guys. If you're trying to get the perspective of this, just northeast of Baltimore here. This is where the rotation would be here if you're going here. As there was a radar observed tornado. I'm going to see if it continues here on it, but that was a radar observed tornado here from the National Weather Service about 30 minutes ago. So we'll definitely keep an eye and see if it continues. But yeah, definitely gonna keep an eye on this here for this rotation here. We are keeping an eye on it. I'm trying to just see if these things will stay up, not as a observer or not. This one still has pretty strong rotation on it. Looks like we'll see if it stays. I would probably make it extended, but let's see. This one still has decently strong rotation. This one, so we'll have to wait and see. So we definitely keep an eye on this. We keep an eye. We'll go to Ohio real quick, cool, and we'll come back to these storms. Here, this is near Mount Vernon, Ohio. There's a tornado warning here on this one we see. There's a maybe potential tornado here for that one. Let's go back over here to real quick. Yeah, potentially for tornadoes here. Let's see if this one gets updated here. I'm just waiting to see if this one will get updated for you guys here or not. We'll see if they extend this tornado warning or what they're going to do with it here. It's 5 minutes or so, the next 5 minutes or so, we should have a better idea. Looks like it might be broadening on this news. We'll keep it up. It's kind of a busy day here. This is a day people weren't expecting to be like very tornado, and there's quite a bit up. So keep it. Make sure you guys are dropping the likes. But here I said that I had to go live here for the storm. I was waiting to see this extends. There's rotation here. It'd be right in here would be rotation here. Terrible drawing, but yeah, that would be where the rotation would be. See. Oh, there's an observed tornado. Let's go up to Ohio real quick. There's an observed tornado. Confirmed tornado was near Gambier, moving near Mount Vernon, moving east northeast. So there's near Gambier a reported tornado here on the ground here. So on that here in Ohio. So better radar. See if we can get a better radar scan from one of these. Pittsburgh look better. No, I'm trying to see which one. Cleveland maybe. I'm trying to see if we get better. Hard to see. So let me see if I can get you better. Remember, there's a tornado warning for a tornado on the ground here in maybe right in here. So that's a decent one. It's a hard one to see because it's kind of rotation, but this is a tornado warning here for this storm here for confirmed tornado here. Here. Again, beer. So tornado warning here for Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon, near Gambier. So definitely keep that. There's a tornado warning here on the ground here near Gambier here. So Gambier has a tornado warning confirmed here. Reported here by spotter of a tornado here in Gambier, Ohio. So Ohio has it here, so we definitely keep an eye on that one here in Ohio. There's currently, let me see anything else right now. Let's see. But there's tornado warning here in Ohio for a confirmed tornado. So definitely keep an eye on that here. In Ohio and Maryland, I'm going to keep an eye on tornadoes here because things have been crazy. See if anything's been updated here. Go back down here real quick to Baltimore here, near Baltimore here. There was a tornado. There's a tornado on the ground here. There was one earlier, but so check. Right, sorry, I'm a little scattered right now. I'm trying to. There's currently two different locations. So first one here, this rotation is getting stronger here as we're going to the northeast of Baltimore. A little scatterbrain right now. I keep track of these, but here would be rotation here. Definitely keep an eye on here for rotation. That's what we're going to keep an eye on. Near Chase. This is Baltimore. There's two tornado warnings here. Go back to Ohio here. There's right now. Here, let's go back to Ohio real quick here. This one had a confirmed. Sorry, it was a confirmed tornado in Ohio, so we're going to keep an eye on that one here. We'll go back to the one in Baltimore in just a second. This one's a confirmed tornado here. Reported here in Ohio. Yeah. I'm going to be back.